Hi everyone, this is Mindy for Concord and Ninth, and I'm introducing to you today some brand new quilt top dies. This is the Love Quilt Top and the XO Quilt Top die. I love how Concord and Ninth keeps coming out with these amazing designs in the quilt top. So for these two sets, there's always the examples on the back that you can use as kind of a reference point. They give you an idea of how it die cuts out and also some colors that you can get started with. I also really love the versatility with these sets because each of them comes with its own scalloped square die that you can mix and match with other products. We'll take a closer look at the XO die here. Now that red piece of cardstock is just the stitched frame, and then my white piece at the top there has the stitched frame and then also the XO stitching in there. So as you get closer up here, you can see all the stitching detail in that, and that is where you would line up your pieces of cardstock or pattern paper. So here is an example of a panel I did using some Valentine colors, but this can definitely go for more than just Valentine's Day. At the top of the die set there, you'll see the pieces that you would die cut out of cardstock or pattern paper. And then there's also a couple little hearts that you can put on for added detail. Another thing that's really neat about this particular die is you could die cut it again on your cardstock to create a third row. So for this particular card, I created a whole card front panel using that XO stitching detail, and then just one set of the XO letters I did with some colored cardstock. Now for our Love Quilt Top die, this one has that frame and then also the stitching for the LOVE. The O is a heart. We also have some fun other elements on here. So we have some hearts and then also the letters. Now this first piece of cardstock has just that stitched frame. And then the second piece of cardstock I'm going to bring in has the quilt top cut into it. Another thing you could do with either one of these dies is take that quilt pattern and die cut it right into the front of your cardstock. So here I have the LOVE or the heart for the O, just cut right into my card front and then layered up with different colors of cardstock. Now, of course, you could take your L and make it two different colors of cardstock. I left mine all the same color for my letters, but you can definitely mix it up to create some fun patterns on here. I also think it's a great time to bring in some of that glitter cardstock to jazz up our cards a little bit. And then don't forget, you can use those additional elements on the die set to create a whole different card entirely. So I took that larger heart there and I die cut it from two different shades of cardstock. So my first heart there for my rainbow has like a red and a pink, and then the two different colors of yellow to really spread out that rainbow. There are a lot of fun ways to use this die set. So that is a quick look at the Love Quilt Top and XO Quilt Top dies.